Hola, y cómo estás? Hello, how is everybody today? Or tonight, depending on what time you're watching this. Welcome again to another episode of Sane's World. I am your host with the boast. I hate the boast. Justin Sane, that's right. This is YouTube's first scratch and sniff channel. Check this out. So tonight we have a special edition. We have a first ever Top 10 list. What could the category be? We will find out here very, very shortly. Also, we have a special guest tonight. Who could this special guest be? We will find out shortly on another episode of Sane's World. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm your host, Justin Sane. So tonight's episode, like I previously said, is a top 10 list. As you can see, the 1 through 10 here. What could the category be? Let's take a look. It is the top 10 favorite, not best of, but a favorite rock metal albums of all time. All right, and as you probably saw, we have two separate lists that we're going to combine on this one list. So who are the contenders? Well, of course, you know one is mine, and that is my submission list. All right, we'll check that out shortly. And who is the special guest today? We're going to find out here. Check this out. Who is that? That's right. Mi mija, Selena, and this is her list. These are her submissions, and this is the first time me checking out this list. And to be honest with you, that is quite impressive. Of course it would be. She's my daughter. She kicks ass. All right. So check this out. We're going to go and combine our minds, and we're going to come up with a best of favorite top 10 favorite albums of all time. So sit back, relax, check it out. Alrighty, everybody, and this is introducing Mi Mija Selena. This is her list. Let's go real quick here. Alright, it's a pretty impressive list, isn't it? Alright, we're going to let Selena explain how she came to put these albums on the list. Take it away, Selena.
So these are in no particular order, but I'll just quickly go down the line. My first one here is Axis, Bold as Love by Jimi Hendrix. I just think Jimi Hendrix is a beautiful artist, and he's legendary, and it's a really good psychedelic album. And number 2 is Led Zeppelin, self-titled Led Zeppelin. That's kind of self-explanatory. And then right here is Too Fast for Love by Motley Crue. I put this here because I heard a lot of Motley Crue growing up, and this is the only album I think that I actually have a physical copy of the CD, and so that just kind of makes me think of that whenever they come to mind. And then right here I have Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Californication album. I think they're a really great band, and just kind of chill to listen to while you're hanging out with friends. And then Green Day, their Dookie album was I think it was my first album that I heard from them, and ever since then it kind of changed my life. Right here I have Blink-182, Enema of the State, also a really good band and really good album. It's hard to pick a favorite single album from them. And then I have the Ramones self-titled album. They're my mom's favorite band, and so I've heard this album and basically all their other ones like a million times. And I have Alice in Chains' Dirt album. This is also difficult to pick just one album. And I have Disintegration by The Cure. I really like The Cure as well. And I have Master of Reality by Black Sabbath.
All right, everybody. So this is my list. Again, like Selena's, it is not in any particular order. We'll go ahead and run through this. So the first album I have on my list is AC/DC, Highway to Hell. I'm a huge AC/DC Bon Scott era fan. And Highway to Hell is probably the one that stayed with me the most. If I listen to any AC/DC album, it's usually this one. Second one on my list is Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. No explanation necessary. Third is Motley Crue. Again, Shout at the Devil. No explanation necessary, but of any Motley Crue album, just the album itself, when you open it up, it was like fold, and you see all the members, and they just have fire and just all sorts of cool shit behind them. Plus the record's rad, so had to put that on there. Lion, Dangerous Attraction. You may say, who's Lion? Lion had Doug Aldrich in their band as a guitar player. He's also right now with the Dead Daisies, and he's also done some work with Whitesnake and also Dio. Phenomenal guitar player, probably one of my favorite guitar players of all time. And in the late 80s, this was constantly in my car. I have Van Halen's Fair Warning. Of all the Van Halen records, this is probably my favorite. You'll actually hear a lot of guitar players say that just because of the work that Eddie did. It's kind of a darker record, and I don't know. It's just I love most of this. I love every single song on it. I got Metallica's Master of Puppets. I actually was able to see him on that tour with Cliff a couple months before he died. But it's you think of Metallica Master, but I mean that's for me that was when they're at their peak. So I got the first LA Guns record. When you think of like Vampire, Sunset Strip, gritty, records, LA Guns, that definitely does it for me. The one on this list is Shotgun Messiah, Second Coming. This was actually their second record. Most people know that Tim Skold from Shotgun Messiah actually went on to work with Marilyn Manson for a number of years. It's phenomenal record. It's very kind of Motley Crue-ish, a little more stripped down. It's very raw. It kicks ass. I got Kiss Destroyer. I was going to put Kiss Alive 1 or Kiss Alive 2, but I didn't want to put any live albums on here. So Destroyer, it sounds great. Just the work that Bob Ezrin was able to do with the band sonically. Brought everything together, and it was this classic album. And then my last one is I have the 69 Eyes. They were kind of like a gothic vampire band from Helsinki. I didn't want to put any best of albums on here, but guess what? It's my list, so take it. But it's called Blessed Be, the very blessed of 69 Eyes, and it combines like the first 2 or 3 albums, and it's great. So this is my list, and so we're going to go ahead and combine this with Selena's list. We're going to come up with the best of top 10 list out of our list, and we'll see how this goes. Be right back. Alrighty, so here is the big board. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to kind of flip, and I'm going to pick maybe a couple albums from Selena's list. She's going to pick a couple albums from my list, and then from there we're just going to kind of put our heads together and see what we can do. So let's go ahead and switch. And let's see, from Selena's list, I'm going to go ahead and put the first Led Zeppelin album on here. That definitely deserves to be up here. And again, I'm just going to throw these up here. We'll put them in order here in a second. Let's see, Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. That definitely needs to go on here. Let's see. And I do have to agree with her on the Ramones. Classic band. I'm going to put that up on here. And let's see, I'm familiar with some of this other stuff. Some of the stuff, I will be honest with you, I'm not. But I'm definitely going to take these from Selena's list. Like I said, we'll put these in order later. But that's it for now. We'll go ahead and see what Selena wants to pick from my list. Alright, so she's got AC/DC's Highway to Hell. She's got GNR, Appetite for Destruction. Alright, Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. That's up there. Alright, Van Halen's Fair Warning. Metallica Master of Puppets. Alright, the first LA Guns album. And we've got one more spot here. Alright, and she's got Kiss Destroyer. Alright, so that is the list right now. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go and start to put this in order. Alright, so this is the list right now. So let's see, I'm going to I'm gonna have her switch around some of these. Let's switch around. Let's switch let's see. Let's switch the Shout at the Devil with the LA Guns album. Let's see. Let's switch. Let's see. Halloween. Let's do. Destroyer. That's for love. Let's see. I would say switch the Guns N' Roses with Appetite. Appetite needs to probably be in the top 5. Let's see. I'm gonna switch the Ramones and Led Zeppelin.
What, sweetheart?
So we've got. Let's see.
Get your bucket. I'll give you some, baby.
Extra Puppets. I would say.
Little snacks. This is why my kitties are so bad.
I don't know. What do you think of that list? You like it? All right. I think we've got our list. So let's go over it. All right. Number 10's the first LA Guns album. At number 9, Ramones, self-titled. Number 8, Kiss Destroyer. Number 7, Highway to Hell from AC/DC. Number 6, we got Led Zeppelin, number 1. Number 5, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Number 4, Van Halen, Fair Warning. Number 3, Metallica, Master of Puppets. Number 2, Shout at the Devil from Motley Crue. And number 1, Motley Crue, Too Fast for Love. What do you think about that? So that is Selena and I's top 10 favorite rock and metal albums of all time. So what do you think of that? All right, so that's the list, everybody. Please comment if you have any additional albums that you would rather put up here. If you'd maybe put some albums in like a different order, please comment below. If there's any albums we forgot, please feel free to comment on those as well. So this is our list. So check it out. So if you haven't subscribed, if you like the content, please hit the subscribe button below. Also, if you like this episode, click the thumbs up button. And also, if you have not subscribed yet, hit that bell. What that does is anytime I upload any videos, if you hit that bell, you'll be notified. You'll be the first on your block to watch new episodes of Sans World. So yeah, so that is our list. So until next time, everybody, I will see you everybody again here in a couple days when I do my 2020 year in review, which it's been pretty much a shit year, but there are some cool stuff that happened, and also a 2021 year preview. So hope to see you next time on Sans World.